I'm Judy Dorsett, and my scoliosis story began in 1971 when I was 16 years old. I went to Houston and had fusion for a double curve, and the surgery was successful. I did well until in my later years in my 40s. At that point, I started having pain in my lower back and my legs due to the normal vertebrae taking all the wear and tear from the fusion in my back. So at that time, due to the severe pain, it was decided that I go back to Houston and have more fused. At that time, they fused all the way to my tailbone. The pain stopped, but the biggest problem was that I couldn't stand straight anymore. I had lost that normal curve in my back, and so I leaned forward. And this really affected my mobility. I accepted it and went along for 10 more years like that until I started having very severe pain. I had pain in my legs, my lower back, my hips. The pain was so painful that when I would lay down at night and turn over in the bed, I would feel a shocking sensation. And that was the worst pain that I had ever felt. And it was at this time that I met a friend in church that had surgery scheduled with Dr. Hostin. She was having a scoliosis revision, and I watched as she went through her surgery. She had a great outcome, and she talked to me several times when she would see me in church bent over, and of course she knew my scoliosis story. And as time went on, she just kept encouraging me, Judy, you need to make an appointment with Dr. Hostin. I really think he can help you. Well, I really didn't think there was any hope for my back. I had had so many surgeries, and I just really didn't think there was anything anyone could do. And I never dreamed that there would be a way that they could make me stand straight again. So the pain got so bad that I knew I had to do something. I was to the point of having to walk with a walker. And so I made an appointment and came in to see Dr. Hostin. I had x-rays, and he came in and sat down and explained to me, Judy, that's what you have is called flatback. He said, you lost that normal curve in your back with the fusion, and so you're leaning forward. And he said, we have a new technique now that we can go in and put a pie-shaped area in your spine and stand you back up again. And I thought, oh, I just couldn't believe it. So following that, he ordered an MRI, and I went and had the MRI and saw him back in the office, and he took me and showed me the MRI results, and he said, I want to show you why you're having all the pain. And when he showed me the results, the fusion in my lower back down into my tailbone had never fused completely. So at that point, he said, this is why you're having all of that nerve pain. And he was very confident that he could help me. He made me feel at ease. He explained how it would all happen. Of course, there was a lot of steps I had to take to get ready for the surgery. That's another thing I really love about Dr. Hostin is he didn't just jump into it. He made sure that I was ready and that my body was ready for the surgery. So I was so excited and had so much hope and was ready to get it done. So I came in and had it done. The hospital and Dr. Hostin's staff exceeded all of my expectations. The nurses, the PA, everyone that I encountered, you know, just were there to help me and to make sure that my pain level was okay. And so I stayed in the hospital about 4 nights. At this point, I was walking. In fact, the best part of the whole hospital stay was the day I stood up. And that was the day after surgery, and I stood up straight. And you just can't imagine how good it feels to be able to walk straight and hold your head up and not have to walk bent over with your head up. And so I went home, and I think it was about 2 weeks later, I came in to see him, and I was walking up and down the hall. They just said, my goodness, you're not slowing down at all. And I was pain-free at that point. That surgery pain had gone away. I was walking at home. And I just am so thankful and grateful each day that Dr. Hostin was able to help me. And if you are looking for a doctor, he's the one. You don't want anyone that's not experienced with this type of surgery. Scoliosis revision is not a textbook operation. You want someone with experience. And with Dr. Hostin, you have that. I am forever grateful to him. I'm excited to tell you that it's been 2 years. I'm still standing straight. I have zero pain. I walk as far as I need to. And I will forever be indebted to Dr. Hostin. Thank you, Dr. Hostin, for your amazing care.